Hey guys, sorry I look like crap, but it's like 2 in the morning, and I want to make a video for you guys, and I have a bit of a cold. So, this is a tag, and it's in the saddle tag, and I got tagged by a horse girly 244, and so yeah, this is like a shout out to you, girl, because you were saying that you never get tagged, or shouted out, or whatever. That word is shouted out to. Okay, so here we're gonna go with the tag or whatever. So this is my first tag ever. Super Scully. Okay, one. What is my slash your favorite event? Okay, so this is like your favorite. Okay. My favorite event to ride would have to be gaming. So that's like barrel racing, pole bending, um, keyhole, biwrangle, flags, that kind of stuff. I like to do that. I also like to do like Western and English pleasure stuff. 2. What's your favorite thing to do with your horse, or favorite thing to do with your horse? I just like to get the bonding experience myself. That's what I like to do. And I also like to ride, obviously. 3. Do you want a horse-related job when you grow up? If so, what would it be? I actually have my future planned out, and yes, that's part of it. Me and my homegirl, okay, and she's gonna be added later. Are going to actually, I'm going to move up to where she lives, and we are going to start our own horse business, basically. So we're going to rescue horses, we're going to train horses, we're going to help little kids, learn how to ride, and adults, obviously, to be like a lesson barn, too, and stuff like that, and sell horses and stuff like that, so, yeah. Okay, we're on 4. Describe my dream horse. Okay, well, my dream horse would be a perfectly behaved horse that is, like, kid safe and bomb proof, basically. And that was my old lesson horse, and he was like my dream horse. That's like the exact horse that I would want if I had to take a horse, but now we don't use him anymore because I'm not allowed to go back out there or anything. So yeah, and that's a long story that I don't want to get into again because it was a bad day. Okay, 5. What's my favorite coloring of horse? I like bays a lot, and I also like chestnut, and I love poninos. Like, that would be my dream coloring a horse. Okay, so yeah. 6. How many days do you ride, like, weekly? Right now, I don't ride at all. But this summer, I'm planning on leasing a horse and going out daily. So, right now, I don't ride, period, because of chaos. Okay, 7. How did you start YouTube? Slash, when did you start? Well, I started, I don't even know when I started. I started really, like, almost a year ago with my other account. So, yeah, I started a while ago. I started just because I wanted to. And then I made this channel like this year because I figured it'd be good to share with other people my horse stuff. Okay. 8. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. Okay, so my top favorite is my sister Pooh, who I'm going to be moving up with when I get older, and that's Equestrian Vampire. Everyone go and, you know, subscribe to her because she makes like the best videos ever. And it's Equestrian Vampire, okay? So go and subscribe to her because she's trying to get to 100 subscribers. So you guys better go and subscribe to her, girls and boys and everybody, because she makes like really cool videos. And she will make videos for you too if you request them. Okay. And I also like Horse Girly 244, obviously. I like Dare to Dream 1999. Non-related people that do like non-horse related people. I like to watch J-Tards. Love them. I am sorry. Okay, 9. What is your most expensive piece of equipment that you own? I don't even know, actually. The most expensive, I guess, would be my saddle. But that was gifted to me, but, it was like 300, 400 bucks. But, like, that I personally purchased would be either my boots, for my, actually my boots for free, so never mind, my boots aren't that expensive. My English, and Western, or my Western outfits that I have, which were each like 30 bucks a piece, and all together I got like 6 of them or something like that, so I spent a lot of money. Okay, 10 bad habits while writing. Bad habits that I have while writing is I make retarded faces. I often get aggravated, like, when things don't go my way, I just kind of get, frustrated and stuff like that. I get frustrated really fast. I don't really know. I don't really have, like, bad habits because I was trained, like, really tough, I guess. Like, I was trained well, I guess you could say. I wasn't trained, like, meanly or anything. But, I was trained the correct way kind of thing, I guess. And was always corrected if I did it wrong. And when I was first starting, I thought that was terrible, but now I realize it is helping me in the long run. So yeah. 11. What's a bad habit I have around the barn? A bad habit that I have around the barn is probably cussing, because I'll be like, God dang it, but use the other word, because I do. Sometimes it's not like a purpose thing, it's just like when I get really frustrated because something happens. Also singing while I clean my horse's stall. I do that, yeah. I've been caught many times, and I'm like, ooh, not singing, that was the people across the street, even though there's not any. Okay, I just did that. 12, what's your favorite thing to do with your barn friends? Okay, well, I don't really have, like, I've never had barn friends, because I've never gone to, like, a barn where there's big friends. But, like, my horse friends and stuff, my friend Haley Blake, she's hilarious. I love that girl. I love her. Love her. And we like to, okay, so what we do is okay, I remember one time we did this when I first went out. We had to clean a horse's stall, so I helped with that. And then we had to try and catch one of the horses, because it wouldn't come and get us, so we played, like, the chase and pony game. And then we galloped up the hill that she has at her barn, and oh my god, Forrest started bucking, and it was so funny. We do that, like, every time I go out there. Okay, so 13. Yeah, 13. What's your horse's show name? If you don't have one, then what would it be if you had one? Okay, well, my lesson horse's show name was, Big Red Zippo, because his dad is Zippo Pine Bar. Yeah, Big Red Zippo, Dallas, aka, has won nationals, I think, one time, and worlds twice, or I might have that mixed up, but yeah, he's won both of those. And, then my other one was my lease horse, so I made a video of all my other one, was Dynamite to a T, so yeah, that was his. And then, well, I don't, like, own one, but if I had one, it would all depend on the horse's name. So if it was, like, Ace, I would probably make it Ace of Spades, or Ace, so it'd have its name incorporated, basically, probably what I'd have, or something, like, about the horse, so, like, my old horse that I was using, that I'm not using anymore, was going to be Bronze Beauty, if I gave her a lesson name, or a show name, but I never did. So, 14. Do you have you collected briars? I have, actually. I have, like, 4 of them all together. Like, I have 2 big ones and then 3 foals, I guess you could say. 15. What do you call your barn? I don't really know. I just call it the barn, the stables. My barn chilla dizzles. I don't know. My homie G. What are you supposed to call your barn? I don't know. Sometimes I call it by its name, I guess. When I go. Like my old riding barn, I used to call it by its name. Or I just go, I want to go to the barn. I don't know what you would call your barn. Like, what am I supposed to call my barn? Sorry, I'm going to click this pen the entire thing. And I am actually also going to add my own. Okay. So, another one that I have is, what are the good habits that you have around the barn? Or, like, things that you're, like, most, or, like, used to, I guess. So that'd be 16. What are the things that you're, like, used to doing? And for me, that's going out to the barn and cleaning the stall each time that I go out. And always picking up after myself. Like, I'm really picky about that. me up after that though. Another one is, what's your least favorite thing to do with your horse? Okay, the least favorite thing for me to do with my horse, very least favorite thing to do, would be lunging. I hate lunging horses. I hate it. I don't know why. Just something about standing there and spinning in circles while the horse is pulling on you and rearing and bucking just is not my idea of fun. Okay. If you were a horse trainer and you got to train a horse, what would you train it to do differently? Okay, well, for me, my least horse, I would actually personally change him to not be voice commanded, because sometimes that kind of got annoying, because I'd always forget, like, you have to say walk for him to walk, or you have to say trot for him to trot, you have to say for him to do a four-hander, those kind of things. Like, I'd rather have, like, clicking sounds in my hand motions, I guess. And then for my lesson horse, it would be just, I don't really have anything different that I want to train about him, except for his fucking standing square. Okay, and then there's one more that I just forgot. Okay, when you go to the barn, what's the one song that you always have stuck in your head? Or while you ride, or no, while you're at the barn, just doing like barn work. For me, that is always, either, it depends on what song I'm listening to. It depends on the song of the week, I guess. And then, next one, I think we're on 18 or something like that, 19, one of the two, is also, while you're riding, what is the one thing that, like, you always do? Or like, yeah, what's the one thing that you always do while you ride? Okay, for me, I don't really do anything but ride, and I always make, like, goofy faces. Okay, next question that I'm coming up with. What's the one song that you have stuck in your head each time that you go out and ride? Okay, well, I've always had this song stuck in my head. Okay, it's Katy Perry. Lately, it's been Katy Perry's Peacock. I don't know why. It's just been in my head. Or, Come and Get Higher by Matt Nathanson. Hard to say. So, there's one more. Okay, what's the stupidest thing that you do with your horse? For me, I like to dress my horse up and do stupid stuff to it. I know it sounds mean. And then I like to, if my horse makes a funny face, I like to caption it. What's the one thing that your horse does that aggravates you? The thing that my horse does that aggravates me is doing the counting thing. That just bugs me. Just bugs me. The slap the ground thing, that bothers me. When you go to a show and you see a horse, what's the one thing that always bothers you about that, like, the one horse? Like, there's that one horse that stands out. What's the one thing that always bothers you? For me, the one thing that always makes me stare is the whole, when they're like, oh, my horse is so perfect, and then it gets in the show ring and it bucks them off. Drives me nuts. Or when someone's horse is cowhawked or whatever. I don't know what that's called. Where their feet, okay, so the feet don't stand square. Okay, so picture this is the horse's feet. Okay, normally they'd be like directly perfect from each other, so this is directly perfect, but I'm trying to make it seeable. Directly perfect, but then one leg just kind of does that, or like bends up and like kind of chills. And it's like, yep, your horse is not standing square. It just bugs me. Or when they just fall asleep, drives me nuts. Okay, so that's like the end of it, and I don't know. I tag everyone to do this. Yeah, because I don't really have any subscribers. So I tag everyone who watches this to do this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.